Some motherfuckers, it's Tattoo Fitness. Get the fuck out the slump. Stop being a motherfucking bitch and man up, man. Put some cold water on your face and feel fucking great and enjoy the motherfucking day. Realize this, that you can get anything that you want as long as you ask for it and you work for it. Let me tell you how this worked out for me this week, right? So I've been saying that I need to get one client that I train 5 days a week in the gym around 1 o'clock that I can actually train with. Sure enough, yesterday comes around and I give some value because that's what I do. So I was helping this individual with a couple sets. Come to find out, he's getting prepared for a movie and he needs to drop about 20 pounds. So he used to be a competitive power lifter, and right now he needs to get back in tip-top shape. He's taken about 10 years off. So what we did is, he's training with me 5 days a week as my client, but the plus to this is I'm also training with him so I can have, and he also wants it, he's hungry for it. So I'm able to train 5 days a week at 1 o'clock to actually to 1:30 to knock out a little cardio, which I've been neglecting my cardio because I've been so busy. So now there's no excuses and I'm getting paid to train, doing something that I love to do and helping somebody out at the same time. So that's what's good. Then I had another client yesterday. She's like, look, coach, I appreciate everything that you've done for me, but right now it's not in my budget. I can't comfortably afford it. I said, oh, it's okay. I understand. Just keep up the intensity. You're doing great. Keep it up. If you need some help, I'm here. So I needed to fill that space. Around 12:40, there was another girl who needed some help. So I gave her some assistance because she was benching incorrectly. She wasn't utilizing mind muscle connection, nor was she using torque. So she was risking a shoulder injury, and plus she wasn't not pushing herself nowhere near as hard. Literally in 5 minutes, she asked me, how much do you charge? So I told her the price, and she said, I'll do it later. I said, if you do it right now, I'll take a little bit off. So she did it right then and there. Boom, locked it in. You know, sometimes you gotta act now, because if you put shit off for later, you never know. Anything's gonna happen. They're gonna think about it. They might not do it, and guess what? They're not gonna get the results. They're not gonna get in shape because they delayed it. So if you can take a small monetary loss to help them get a gain, then it's all worth it, because in the end, it's all about helping people. You know, and the object of life and happiness is, and to feel the most fulfillment is to be busy. So the busier I am, the more tired I am at night to go to sleep, the more I feel like I accomplished. You know, materialistic things are not gonna make you happy. You know, like one of my clients, told me today he's got $2 million worth of cars, right? $24,000 a month in payments. And he just took a year off traveling all over the world, Europe, Japan, Thailand, everywhere. And you know what he told me? He was not happy. So this individual had all this money to take all this time, but he wasn't happy because when he woke up, he had really nothing to do. He had too much free time. So sometimes we want to strive to have all this shit that we think, but the real happiness comes when you have something to do, man. You know, and you're working towards becoming better, helping people, educating people, building yourself up, becoming the person that you want to be, becoming stronger mentally, physically, and financially. Financially, why? Because without money, you cannot really help too many people. You know, like I'm able to, if I see a homeless man, I can give him money for some food, or I can take him for lunch, or say somebody needs a helping hand. I'm able to do this because I have the money and the funds and the resources to do it. If I'm a dick and I ain't got nothing, I can't give you nothing, right? And it's not, you don't always want to give because then you make people dependent. You gotta, it's better if you can show them a way. You know, like I came up with an idea what I would like to do in Cleveland is buy some property, Cleveland, Ohio, where it's a lot of poverty over there. Get a like a rehab center, right? Get these young men from this area and get them clean, change their mindset, and get them to see that life, you don't have to be in poverty. You don't have to use drugs to be happy. And then give them an option to move to another one of my halfway houses in Miami where I can elevate their life, you know, and show them that you don't have to work for $7 an hour. You can make good money, you know, as long as you don't have any vices, you don't have drugs, you're not addicted to alcohol, and you know how to have self-mastery and control your own fucking mind. And if I'm able to come and put this together, bro, that's the fulfillment of helping other people and changing motherfuckers' lives is really what it's all about. Because I've changed my own life. I understand my purpose. You know what I mean? I'm working on becoming better. I'm still educating myself because education is important. We have an application problem, right? You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if your ass is lazy and you don't apply it, you ain't gonna do nothing. You know how many people know how to do this and that, but they don't fucking do it? So, with that being said, man, you gotta level up, man. You gotta strive. You gotta work hard. You gotta make shit happen, bro. And be happy. Be grateful for what you got, man. You know, I was happy. This was crazy. I used to be happy just because a motherfucker would bring me a couple extra boiled eggs from prison. Imagine that. 4 or 5 eggs would bring me the greatest fucking joy. So you telling me when a client hands me fucking $4,000 cash, I can't be happy? What do I want, 100,000? Of course I want 100,000, but guess what? I'm happy for the 4,000. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful for what you got. Don't fucking be depressed about your current situation because that's not gonna help you get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Create that fire in you, that desire to want more and work for it. Stay hungry. But as the blessing comes, man, thank the Lord for it because in reality, you came in this world with nothing. You're going to leave with nothing. So everything that you get in the meantime is just blessings, you know? And if you can do some of God's work, like help somebody with their mind, with their body, with their finances, with the relationships, and you can talk to people, you know. I was talking to a man today. He's married. He was talking about the girls in the gym. I said, bro, what are you doing? You're married. Why are you worried about these girls? Yeah, they look good. But those women are problems, bro. You know what? You go ahead and fuck with one of these bitches, right? One of these women, and your girl find out about it and you got a baby? Oh, man, you got child support. Now you got to deal with this problem, that problem. Bro, why can't you just... We all got... You know what's right and wrong, all right? I hope so. And if not, then that's the issue. But it's like integrity. You gotta have integrity. And what integrity means is doing the right thing even when other people ain't watching, right? So, it's working hard even when people are not watching. It's giving the helping hand even when others are not watching, you know? And then your prayers, they go heard the best when you're in straight by yourself. I don't knock you if you pray in public, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know what the Bible says about that. I'm not gonna go on to all the biblical details and all that right now. But yeah, sometimes it's good to do good, but just for the good of it, you know? And if that brings you more joy than anything, bro, it's good to be on the giving side than always the receiving side, you know? But on another hand, what I learned though, if somebody offers you something, some help, or it's a gift or whatever, it's not always good to decline, because if you do decline, you're taking that person's joy from giving you that thing, that knowledge, that help. So sometimes we gotta lower our ego, because they should be like, man, no, fuck that. I don't need nigga to give nobody give me nothing. I get all my shit my own. Yeah, I get my own shit. But if somebody would help me with something, you know what I mean? It's greatly appreciated. You know, and the same thing, like, I like to help others. But with that being said, let me see. Gotta pay attention, because I'm driving and talking. Can't get in no motherfucking wreck. Gotta go get this fade. You know, motherfucker, gotta stay fresh, you know? Take care of yourself, man. Stay clean, get a haircut, you know? Treat yourself. Don't beat yourself, man. Always be working. Don't be jerking. So, I don't know. I guess maybe you gotta pick a jewel out of this, a jewel out of that, put it together, maybe make some sense for you. But hopefully this information was able to help you a little bit. And man, thank y'all. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Like my shit, share my shit. If you got some questions, man, reach out to me. I'm here to help.